We are in Torrance, California tonight for a huge game in the Delray League as the St. Bernard Vikings, 16-4, visit Bishop Montgomery. The host Knights have a brilliant 15-2 record. Hello, everybody. My name is Randy Rosenblum, set to call the play-by-play. This is the flamboyant one, Tony Moskal. We have the two top teams in the Delray League. They're both 5-1.
Yeah, and they're both on a track. They're going to play again on Sunday. It's going to be interesting how this plays out. Do they split? Does somebody win them both? How does that work for playoff seedings? But it starts tonight with two very important games.
St. Bernard has a great guard in Darius Carr. He can really score, but he has so many different things on the floor.
He does everything for this team. He's a great defender. He dishes the ball. He shoots the ball. He rebounds the ball. And for Coach Tony Bland, you need that type of leadership in your program, and he definitely brings that to this Viking team.
It almost sounds like you're describing Jalen Vasquez, because he doesn't have to score for his team at Bishop Montgomery to be effective.
He averages under 10 points a game, but according to Coach Doug Mitchell, he is their best player. He is what makes this team go. He is the key. In the first game that these two teams played a little while ago that was won by St. Bernard's, he did not play. So he may be the difference for Bishop Montgomery tonight.
Yeah, that was in Westchester at the Westchester Trevor Ariza Classic in early December. Different story. Even though St. Bernard won that game 64-56, different cast of characters here tonight. We're going to come back with our starting lineups presented by Wingstop. That's next on our Game of the Week on KDOC.
Farmer Boys serves a quarter-pound of flame-grilled beef, cheese, always crispy fries, and a drink for $5.99. The $5.99 Big Cheese Combo. Farmer Boys. Farm food ain't fast food.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris, California Surgeon General. To help reduce stress and mitigate the long-term health effects of trauma, I've created the Playbook on Stress Relief to support California youth and their families. In addition, Cal Hope's Angst, Building Resilience, and A Trusted Space are available to middle and high schools. You can learn about all of these free programs at www.calhope.org.
Oh, wow. Barbara Corcoran.
Good morning.
Sorry, but we don't need any business help now. We're gigillionaires.
What?
We're gigillionaires now.
I don't get it.
We have AT&T business fiber with hyper-gig speeds.
But just-
So thanks, we're doing great.
I'm so happy for you, but I'm just here for my order.
Oh. Entrepreneurs?
Yeah, my bowling team.
I like it.
There's money in puns.
Do business like a gigillionaire. AT&T Business Fiber, now with speeds up to 5 gigs. Limited availability.
If you need your furniture now, shop Jerome's huge inventory of in-stock furniture.
And it's ready to be delivered to your home in time so you can enjoy the game.
Like our stylish Malibu sofa in a soft premium chenille fabric, in stock only $9.98. Or the Sven sofa chaise with over 9 feet of seating, plus reversible seat and back cushions, in stock just $7.96. Scan the QR code to shop our entire in-stock selection and check out our 5-year special financing and free drop-off delivery.
Only at Jerome's and Jerome's.com.
Farmer Boys presents no-brainer deals starting at $3. It's a tasty bounty of Farmer Boys quality. 7 farm fresh choices starting at just $3. Who thought of that? Oh, got it. Farmer Boys. Farm food ain't fast food.
Back in Torrance, California, senior night for Bishop Montgomery as they host St. Bernard in a huge game in the Delray League. And tonight's starting lineups are presented by Wingstop. I know you have those starting lineups, Tony Moskal.
I do, but because I can't remember things, we're going to put that graphic up and take a look at it. Wright, Carr, Rolison, Hart, and Roach for the Vikings, and for the home Bishop Montgomery Knights, it is senior night here. Vasquez, Krause, Phipps, Smith, and Edmonds.
That's a great graphic, but I know your graphics for your keys to victory presented by Wingstop are even better.
These are just, we just try and have some fun with this, and every week. This week for St. Bernard, it is the right stuff. Raynell Wright averages 8 points a game, few assists, and race car. Darius Carr is going to be off to the races tonight for head coach Tony Bland and the Vikings. And for Coach Doug Mitchell, over 750 wins. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Guess what? Will Smith is in the house wearing number 13 for the Knights. And Chris Cross. No, it's not that goofy little boy band from the 80s. It's Christopher Krause, a 6'3 senior, averaging 10 points a game for the Knights.
And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Wingstop now delivers. Visit wingstop.com to get flavor delivered right to your door. St. Bernard, the Vikings from Playa del Rey in the blue. Bishop Montgomery from right here in Torrance in the home whites. Tony, we expect a hard-fought game. And again, it's a rematch. They played early in the season at the Westchester Classic, 64-56, December 4th for St. Bernard. But that game was non-league.
A lifetime
this is
ago.
a league game.
That was a lifetime ago, and it was a pandemic ago, it may seem. But a non-league game. This is the first of two. Both are 5-1. They are at the top of the Del Rey League, and they are very familiar with each other. We've got a lot of talent on the floor tonight. I like you said, this is going to be a fun game.
The X-Man, Xavier Edmonds, number 24 in white, in the center circle against Malachi Roach, number 13, a 6'5 leaper for St. Bernard for the Vikings. Highly anticipated matchup. And it will be hard fought. Edmonds figures at 6'9 to control the tap. And does. But it goes to St. Bernard. Number 3, Tyler Rollison. He averages 15 points a game and 5 assists per outing. Jason Hart Jr., number 5, also an explosive scorer. And the big man is Darius Carr, number 2. This is Carr. He comes underneath. Missed the shot, and it's cleared by Krause.
Bodied up a little bit by Krause there, knocked him off balance.
Will Smith missed inside. Deflected to the side and out of bounds, and it'll be retained by the Knights of Bishop Montgomery. The muscular Will Smith, and he is a strong inside force. He had 24 in a victory earlier against Narbonne.
There you see how he can elevate. Really nice defense there by Hart.
It was Jason Hart, and Carr finishes at the other end. Darius Carr.
There you see his explosiveness and how St. Bernard, when they get out in the open floor, can make things happen.
Krause on the wing, down low to Edmonds. Back to Krause. Pretty ball, wasn't it?
That's
picturesque.
A beautiful pass. Just great court vision. Nice easy pass, easy layup, ties it at 2.
Hart Jr. bringing it up. On the wing to Rollison. He's a big-time scorer. Carr loops a pass over to Raynell Wright. Raynell Wright can score as well. He had 27 against Lawndale. 5 on the shot clock. Jumper fails by Rollison.
Yeah, huge rebound by Edmonds. He's going to be a dominating force on the glass tonight for the Knights at 6'8". There's another nice pass in low to Smith.
Edmonds finding Will Smith, and the strength of Will inside making a difference early. 4-2 for the Knights.
Well, it's also the passing game from Edmonds. Great vision to see guys cutting down the lane, finding that open spot.
Off balance runner with the left hand in the finish from Jason Hart Jr., who is a senior. One of the scrappiest games around. He is really good, and he can do a lot of damage.
Man, he's staying local, going to go down and play his basketball at the next level at Long Beach State.
Going to play for Dan Munson there. Figures to be a very good 49er. They have the big 3 at St. Bernard in Carr, Rollison, and Hart. Clearing it off is Malachi Roach. Games deadlocked at 4 apiece. Long range jumper, that won't get there for Carr, and Edmonds easily clears.
Edmonds the only one around the basket besides Vasquez, and Vasquez is going to say, you take that, big fella.
Gio and Vasquez with the drive and the finish. The 6'3 senior. A toughness about him that's great, and he's a true leader.
Keys everything they do according to Coach Mitchell, and you saw it right there. Saw the opening, took the lane, laid it up, easy bucket for the senior.
Hart Jr. playing the point. Rollison the shooting guard. But again, Hart, Rollison, and Carr are the three big guns. And a holding foul going against the Knights. And number 13, Will Smith. 4:45 left opening quarter, 6-4 Knights. Rollinson, that rolls off. Cross rebounds. Rollison had a good look. Here come the Knights, up by 2. Down low, Edmonds.
That was really great defense by Carr to anticipate the entry pass.
Edmonds powering his way in, lowering the shoulder, and the X-Man scores, and it's 8-4. Hart Jr., the lefty. That's no good, and Edmonds there to rebound.
We had a nice conversation with Xavier before the game in the training room. There's a travel.
Yep, Will Smith detected for the extra step.
A very personable, nice young man, talking to him about college and wants to be a music producer, and just a very polite.
Terrific coach Doug Mitchell on the sideline for Bishop Montgomery. He's won over 750 games in 33 years. Tony Bland, former brilliant player at Westchester, San Diego State, and Syracuse, leading the way for St. Bernard, and he's being assisted by Jason Porter. They combined, putting the group together at St. Bernard. We're under 4 minutes to play in the quarter. The jumper by Wright is perfect. Raynell Wright cuts the deficit to 2.
We constantly talk about where's the mid-range jumper gone. It's gone the way of the phone booth, but there you see it there from Raynell Wright to bring this game to within a bucket.
Edmonds at the high post. Vasquez, the 6'3 senior guard, had it poked away by Wright. In the corner to Krause, and then whip it back outside to Phipps. Krause back to Phipps. Kelsey's 3-ball. Too long. And a terrific rebound for Darius Carr. Oh, did he get up into the night?
3 Vikings were there, and Carr came down with it, as now we got a 3.
Roach for 3, rattles in and out.
That was halfway down the cylinder.
Malachi thought he made that one. They haven't had a stoppage of play. They're still going around and playing. Edmonds off the iron. Tipped through many hands. Put up and in by Will Smith. He's having his way around the goal.
Yeah, he's got 4 on the night, leading scorer for both teams so far, and that's where you see the physicality and his toughness at 6'3", being able to play among the tall guys down low.
Carr will back it up. Pass just got to Wright. Vasquez with pressure. They take it away. They took it from Rollison. Here comes Edmondson. Oh, he's rejected by Roach. Oh, what a play by Malachi. Rollison for 3. Shots aren't falling early for the Vikings. Phipps in traffic lost the handle. Here comes Hart the other way.
That ball was kicked.
It was indeed. Timeout on the floor. Let's catch our breath.
Wow.
No timeouts here at all. A minute 50 and change left opening quarter. The Knights by 10-6 with a power inside game over Hart and a determined St. Bernard team.
KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Wingstop. Sauced and tossed classic wings, crispy tenders, juicy boneless wings. Order them all at wingstop.com.
Got 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch?
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to the happiest place on earth, where your happy is everywhere, anywhere. He's pew-pew-pew kind of happy. They're even happier. And you're the happiest of them all. Because this place has all the happy you never knew could exist. So you're a new kind of happy every time you visit. Welcome to your happiest place on earth, only at the Disneyland Resort. SoCal residents can visit the Disneyland Resort for as low as $67 per person per day with a 3-day, 1-park-per-day ticket valid weekdays only through May 26, 2022.
Phonetic early pay, so the Knights lead the Vikings 10-6. And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is also sponsored by Cal Hope. Cal Hope offers free COVID-19 emotional support for you. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Man, we're going to need some emotional support after this first quarter. This has been what was the word you used? Frenetic?
Yes.
Spell that.
I'm not good at spelling.
Okay, all right.
I like to verbalize. There's Doug Mitchell. We can verbalize his accomplishments.
Yeah.
He's done so many great things. 6 CIF titles. The school's won 7. He's been there for 6 of them. He's been terrific. And 4 state titles as well. Scramble on the floor and a tie-up. And it's going to go to Bishop Montgomery.
Ball goes down on the floor. It's kind of like a fumble in football. Just get on it. There it goes. And I don't know if there was any possession. There really wasn't, but they called the jump ball as St. Bernard's comes to a 1-2-2 trap press here.
Forster, number 12, senior, very solid player in there in white. He's on the floor with the ball, and they tie him up. So now it's going to go back to St. Bernard.
Yeah, I don't think Bishop Montgomery expected that trap to be trapped coming out of that, but St. Bernard did a nice job of throwing that out there, confused them a little bit, they get the turnover.
Tony Bland, again, had great success as a player at Westchester playing for Ed Azam and on to San Diego State. Also had a stint at Syracuse. Both these teams are on the fringe of getting into the open division. We're going to talk to Frank Burleson about that at halftime. He's on the committee. Tony has a nice chat with Frank coming up. Looking forward to that. Three ball is up and in, and that's Carr again. He is sensational. Darius Carr, he has 5 of their 9.
And he blew kisses to the student section saying, hey, I love you, keep it coming.
Yeah, he shot that right in front of the student section. Edmonds looking inside, an easy one for Krause. Chris Krause, guy with high energy, averages 10 a game.
That's the way you beat the trap, is with quick touch passing, excuse me. And that's exactly what Bishop Montgomery did, as there's a steal.
Another steal for the big time. Oh, the big man with the throwdown. That's 2 thefts for number 24 in the opening quarter. 14-9, Bishop Montgomery. They are energized on their home floor.
And their student section is packed right here down below us to the right.
Rollison will work it all the way down.
Little 1-4 set here, going one-on-one.
Tyler lost it, but it comes to Carr. Carr goes inside, and it's banked up and in beautifully. St. Bernard got the basket right at the tail end of the quarter. 14-11.
I think it 22, it may have been McCallum.
It was McCallum that put it in. 14-11, a tight one brewing in Torrance, California. St. Bernard and the big fella throwing it down. That time he couldn't.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Hyundai. Get the Hyundai you've always wanted. It's your journey. Own it.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, precious cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
He fell in love with her. He thought she was the end-all, be-all. This guy was going to get killed.
A shocking crime, but was it all what it seemed?
She played such a good game that people didn't know.
There has not been a story like this ever in Palm Beach County history.
Next Dateline.
Tonight at 9 on KDOC TV Los Angeles.
Bishop Montgomery by 3. Tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Add boneless wings to your Wingstop order. Lemon pepper, spicy Korean Q, or any of your favorites. Order delivery today at wingstop.com. Knights will inbound it. Tony Moscow, your impression of the first 8 minutes.
Wow. This is going to be a fun rest of this game, Randy.
Well, so far, so good. Power game inside, and they're cleaning up again. And Will Smith, off the Phipps miss, able to lay it in. I like Will Smith's game. He's only a junior. He's tough inside.
Very tough inside. Got a big body. Looks like he could be playing football, too.
Rollison. Off to Hart. A step back 3 is short. And a rebound, and a solid one indeed for Kelsey Phipps to Will Smith. Carr back the other way. Darius deflected away brilliantly by Phipps. Will Smith misses. Rebound Carr. Carr does everything. He rebounds, He assists, he scores. St. Bernard is fortunate to only be down by 5.
They are, because they haven't really shot the ball well as number 23 comes into the game for them. Well, we had...
Layup scored by Rollison. So Kendall Sanders is on the floor as well with McCallum. Backing it up is Kelsey Phipps. Velasquez, that's a beautiful skip pass. Sometimes that's very dangerous, but it was able to find the waiting hands of Smith.
That's just a little bit over the back on Hart. Trying to knock that ball away.
Caleb Verscher, a freshman player in blue, comes in for the Vikings. He's had some huge scoring games, high 20-point performances in his initial season for St. Bernard.
For a freshman as well.
Inbounded, Phipps, short. Rebound Edmonds, he's right there. He puts it in with the left hand. Xavier Edmonds, he told us his goal is to play at Kansas.
Yeah, and he's also being recruited by Loyola, New Mexico State, and Portland State.
Lead is 5 for the team in white. Bishop Montgomery, Rollison nearly lost it. Deflected out of bounds by the hustling Jalen Vasquez.
Vasquez, according to Coach Mitchell, we said it before, the key to everything that they do.
Oh, that's beautiful. There's that young man, Caleb Verscher. Again, he's a capable scorer. You look at his total, if you look at the numbers, he averages 6 a game, but he hasn't been playing quite as much recently. But when they went through COVID and some of the regulars were out, he was putting up those huge numbers. We have a Doug Mitchell timeout with 5:42 left. You get the feeling the Knights are dominating, but they're only up 2 points after the Verscher triple.
And that's one of those things where you dominate, but St. Bernard is staying in this game with great defense and rebounding.
There's Doug Mitchell's credentials, 750, just went above that. He beat Sarah recently for number 750, but you got to love the 6 CIF Southern Section championships and the 4 state titles. What tradition he has built here.
Oh, and you've been here for a long, long time. You look at it, it's 30-plus years here. He's a graduate of South Torrance High School, 20 league championships. There you see him, and you saw the 6 CIF. They won the Open Division title in 2016 and 17.
And these teams are a threat. If they don't get to the Open, they're certainly going to get to D1 and be highly seeded.
Yes.
But all the teams want to get to that Elite 8, that Open Division. And these two teams certainly are right there with a great chance. Great passing inside. And going up and drawing the foul is Kelsey Phipps. Kelsey's going to the free throw line. All Delray League first team player.
Yeah, it's funny when you're looking at the Delray League. I remember when the Delray League was Crespi, Loyola, Notre Dame, St. John Bosco, St. Francis, Alamany. Now nobody's in it, and it's these teams.
Well, this league is very solid in the Delray. You talk about the two we're watching tonight, Bishop Montgomery and St. Bernard. But St. Anthony and Sarah of Gardena are also outstanding. Even Cathedral, who's 0-8 in the league, has won 15 games.
Yeah. You're right.
20-16 in favor of home team Bishop Montgomery. Carr with a wonderful move. Oh, the shot is rejected, but it's put back in by James McCallum, who averages 7 points and 5 rebounds. He's a transfer from St. Anthony. 2-point game, above 5 minutes to play, opening half. Edmonds posting up Roach. Shoots over him and scores. He's got game at 6'9", Xavier Edmonds.
Well, the thing he did was he saw the double team coming from his high side, so he spun down low, kissed that off the glass for the bucket.
Turnover. Those are the kind on the road,
Yeah.
if you're the Vikings, you can ill afford. Christian Jones came in briefly for the Knights. He gets a breather, and right back in is Chris Krause. Velazquez, pull-up jumper. Roach ascending above all. Here come the Vikings.
Little
Carr.
double team trap up top.
Yep, they went out to pursue him, and they need to do that because he's such a capable scorer. Rollison needs to get it going, number 3. They trap him.
There it is again.
Roach, where's he going with it? Back to Rollison at the free throw line. The 15-footer is no good, and another rebound for Edmonds. Edmonds has been as good as anyone on the floor, him and Will Smith.
He is owning the glass right now in this game.
Phipps in the air, off the iron. Great effort by Edmonds, but he lost it out of bounds. 3:49 left. Opening half, a good one in Torrance. A physical, bruising battle. Players going inside to score on KDOC.
Scarecrow here is presenting no-brainer deals from Farmer Boys. All this mouth-watering Farmer Boys quality starting at just $3. Starting at $3? Mind-blowing. Farmer Boys, farm food ain't fast food.
Majestic mountains, scenic coastal highways, fertile farmlands. There's lots to love about California. So put off those chores and use less energy from 4 to 9 p.m. when less clean energy is available. Because that's power down time.
Farmer Boys serves a quarter-pound of flame-grilled beef, cheese, always crispy fries, and a drink for $5.99. The $5.99 Big Cheese Combo. Farmer Boys. Farm food ain't fast food.
You see the arithmetic, a 4-point advantage for Bishop Montgomery, and I lean to you, Tony, and I look over and say, hey, St. Bernard's not shooting the ball well. They're on the road, and they're still right there.
They are, and they're there because their defense is playing pretty well. They've created some turnovers. They've kind of gooned it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Where you're doing it rough. You're playing scrappy. You're playing tough.
After a breather, Hart Jr., Jason Hart Jr. is back in the ball game, number 5 in blue. This is Raynell Wright working against Forster.
Well, tried to run the high pick and roll.
Another 3-ball, and again, that's the freshman. Oh, he is an impressive-looking guy, Caleb Verscher.
Well, he can fill it up. That's what Coach Bland said.
Tipped, taken by Hart. Here he comes out of the back court, galloping into the forecourt. That would have given his team the lead. Saved onto the floor. Great hustle. But here comes the Bishop Montgomery team, and Roach again with a block, denying Will Smith. The 3-ball is in and out for Raynell Wright. That one way down in. Tony, you thought it was a basket.
I thought it was a basket, and we're going to need a new Wingstop sign over there. As you see the nice dish by Edmonds again. Very impressed with his ability to pass the ball.
And that back cut from Chris Krause for the goal. 24-21. St. Bernard down by 3 to Bishop Montgomery. I love Roach's ability, number 13 in blue, at the defensive end, a rim protector. Here he is on offense for 3. Yes, we have a new ball game at 24. This is an impressive player, Malachi Roach.
Young man averages 7 points, but 3 blocks a game.
And he's showing that skill here in the first half. 24 is the draw. Forster and Krause. Down low, Will Smith. Off to Edmonds, back to Smith. He's underneath. He puts it up, no good. Rebound, Roach. Doing yeoman duty off the glass.
Tried to go up with the left hand, just a little short.
Hart can't find it. Deflected out of bounds. It'll go to Bishop Montgomery. Oh, this is the game we expected.
This is the game we expected. What more can you want? Tied with a minute and a half to go in the half. 2 teams fighting for, first place in their league, the first of 2 games between them.
Will Brenner, a muscular 6'8", 235-pound junior, number 23 in white in. Obviously, he brings a physical presence for Doug Mitchell's team.
Nice back door.
Trying to get the lead. Forster for 3. Got it. The senior. Forster drilled it. 27-24. Knights by 3. Hart on the baseline, fumbled it out of bounds. He won't pull the trigger because he wants to go inside.
You got to hold down low.
Yeah, Roach tied up inside with Brenner. But I really like the composure of Jalen Vasquez. He wasn't going to force it out on top.
Nope. And what you got to do down there is you got to kind of goon it up a little bit, where you're going to hook a guy. You're going to be physical, especially if I am outsized and smaller. There's a really nice pass.
Jones missed the one right in front of the basket. Vasquez gets it back. He can't find it. A crash tip by Jones, and it's stripped out of their car, hit it first. Here comes Rollison. The spin move, he forgot the basketball. Krause back the other way. Into the front court. It's wild, it's woolly, it's crazy, it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bishop Montgomery. Back to St. Bernard.
Wild and woolly.
Still a 1-possession game as Xavier Edmonds checks back in. Will Brenner goes out. Roach is going to get a breather at the tail end of the half. He's unbelievable. A high riser. They bring in the shooter, Caleb Verscher. Number 31 perched in the left corner. He can really shoot the pill.
And that's where he's hit his 2 threes from, and you notice he's not moving.
Deflected. On the floor, picked up by Edmonds. Final seconds of the first half, so the Knights can search for the final shot before intermission. It'll be backed up by Christian Jones. Velasquez all the way. No whistle. It's tipped up, no good. Rebound taken and lost out of bounds by the Vikings and Hart, and an opportunity for Bishop Montgomery.
Yeah, Edmonds trying to go up with it a couple times, just didn't fall. And you see Coach Tony Bland saying to the official, really? Come on. I strongly disagree with that call.
Edmonds for 3. That came up short. The half is over. 27-24 for the home team, Bishop Montgomery Knights. Not easy. This is going to be a battle for 32 minutes. Both teams 5-1 in the Del Rey League. Both teams really going at it. It was a strong move from Will Smith. And on the other end, Rollison with a terrific drive for St. Bernard. 27-24, Edmonds and company, the dunk at the break.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for COVID-19 emotional support.
The more we learn about COVID-19, the more questions we have. The biggest question now, what's next? What will COVID bring in 6 months, a year? If you're feeling anxious about the future, you're not alone. Cal Hope offers free COVID-19 emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Frontier's 100% fiber internet is here, with more speed and reliability.
Finally, I can experience a humiliating loss to a 13-year-old without lagging out.
Finally, I can pull up, circle back, touch base, and unpack this.
Finally, we can watch 4K videos of people who desperately want our approval.
Do what cable can't. With Frontier Fiber Gig Service. Plus, get a $200 Visa reward card on us.
And deep breath.
Okay, everybody.
Mom needs her rest.
Better?
Almost there.
It's over.
Looks great.
I've got you.
Cedars-Sinai. We're right here.
We get it, and we got you. Del Taco's 20 Under 2 menu includes 20 fresh-made guaci, cheesy, spicy, and crunchy items for under $2 each, plus drinks and shakes too. 20 Under 2. It's the right menu at the right time, only at Del Taco. Del, yeah.
Lovely night in Southern California. We are in Torrance. It is senior night for Bishop Montgomery and St. Bernard. It's 27-24 for the Knights at the break. I'm Randy Rosenblum on our Hyundai halftime show with Tony Moskal. Tony Moskal's got a very special guest standing by. You're going to like him. It's Frank Burleson. You've seen him before. He knows everything about what could happen in the upcoming playoffs in the Southern section. So let's go to Tony and Frank and find out.
Thank you, Randy. Here with Frank Burleson, and you have a website, Burleson on Basketball.
Correct.
You are apparently the guru of high school basketball. Am I getting that right?
I prefer words other than guru, but that'll do.
Okay, let's talk open division right now. Sierra Canyon, Corona Centennial, probably the top two teams from what a lot of people are saying. What do you see as maybe the potential top four right now?
Well, I think there's a reason why I'm here at this game tonight is St. Bernard and Bishop Montgomery. They're two-game series, as it turned out, tonight and then Sunday afternoon over at St. Bernard. I think could potentially have critical impact on the makeup of the 8-team field, which we will select. I'm a member of the selection committee Sunday night. But I think, people who followed it know, I mean, Crean Lutheran's been very good this season. Harvard Westlake had a big win over Crean Lutheran last Saturday at Mater Dei. So I think if you're looking at Harvard Westlake, Damien had a big win over everyone. So I think those 5 teams you're going to see somewhere will make up in some form the top 4.
When you look at the bottom part of the bracket, and I don't mean bottom part by their bad teams, they're great teams, but those other 4 teams, what goes into your process of how to select those teams?
Well, anybody who follows NCAA basketball and Selection Sunday and how they tab the 68-team field know it. A lot of people talk about league championships or head-to-head matchup. We look like the NCAA committee does. We look at the body of work. So, in other words, most teams start their seasons late to mid-November up until tonight this weekend. So I think the body of work, obviously how you've played lately, might play a little more strength in terms of determination how we do it. But again, body of work, we don't, we've had in the years past teams that didn't win their league that made the field. So it's, November basically through February.
Right now, not knowing anything, we don't know anything, you don't know anything. Who's the surprise team that we need to look out for that may sneak into that top 8?
Oh, I think anybody who's been paying attention knows who the better team is. But I think, Notre Dame, a team with, 4 losses, but very, very good wins. Look at good wins. They had a good win against San Augustine Saturday at the Mater Dei Extravaganza, best team in San Diego. Big win at Harvard Westlake within the Mission League, and then certainly even earlier in the year, a very good win at Heritage Christian, which is a very, very good team. If this was a 16-team field, Heritage Christian would be in.
Well, we're looking forward to the selection like everybody, like Selection Sunday, high school basketball fans. We love seeing who gets put where and seeing the potential matchups. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with us here at halftime.
My pleasure, Tony. Great to visit with you.
Back to you, Randy.
All right, thank you, Tony. And again, when we return on our Hyundai halftime report, we will have the stats and some great highlights for you. That's next on our Game of the Week on KDOC.
That's 6 + 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch?
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
This unplugged device is protecting our beautiful coastlines and more. Put off chores and use less energy from 4 to 9 p.m. to help keep our state golden.
The spotlights have shined before. On February 6th, they will shine again on something LA has never seen. Get your tickets now at NASCAR.com/LA Coliseum.
If you need your furniture now, shop Jerome's huge inventory of in-stock furniture. And it's ready to be delivered to your home in time so you can enjoy the game. Like our stylish Palisade sectional with power foot and headrests in stock. Or the feature-filled Victory with power recline cup holders, lights, and more. Also in stock. Scan the QR code to shop our entire in-stock selection and check out our 5-year special financing and free drop-off delivery. In time so you can enjoy the game. Only at Jerome's and Jerome's.com.
This winter, we must all do our part to protect ourselves and loved ones from COVID-19. Getting vaccinated gives you the greatest protection against severe illness and death. And for the first time, everyone in the family ages 5 and up is eligible for the vaccine. If you are already fully vaccinated, get your booster to keep your immunity strong. Keeping each other safer is simple. Get vaccinated. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find a vaccination location near you.
Meet Missy Cooper.
When I grow up, I'm gonna eat lobster every night.
You better stay in school and get a good education.
I was thinking I'd just marry a rich guy.
When your twin is incredibly bright.
What are you doing? What does it look like? Like you're looking for another excuse for kids to pick on you.
You find your way to shine.
Is that your little girl?
That's my little lady.
Young Sheldon, weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on KDOC TV Los Angeles.
Hyundai halftime report. We have numbers for you. St. Bernard, that freshman Caleb Verscher came in, and he was excited, knocked down a couple triples.
Ice in your veins. You're a freshman. You know, Coach was telling us before the game, he's basically played his way into the lineup with doing that. Edmonds leads everybody, the big fella, with a snowman on the scoreboard.
Senior night here. There's Christopher Krause, so happy to be part of it. Forster coming on as well. He had a glorious time going out there, Jacob Forster, and then started hitting shots.
Yep.
Roach, pretty good basketball player, 13 in blue, but I like Edmonds, the big man.
His inside game, and we were seeing him earlier in warm-ups, putting up threes, and you see the mid-range jump shot there from right, and it's one of those things where if St. Bernard's can start shooting the ball, there's Verscher from the corner, nothing but the bottom of the net with a blowing the kiss to the students. Forster coming off the bench hitting the three.
It's senior night. He's supposed to knock down shots. Going to be a great second half, 27-24. See what develops in the final 16 minutes. This has been our Hyundai halftime report. The highlights are glorious, but the second half, I can promise you, will even be better.
Farmer Boys serves a quarter pound of flame-grilled beef, cheese, always crispy fries, and a drink for $5.99. The $5.99 Big Cheese Combo. Farmer Boys. Farm food ain't fast food.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, fresh's cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Think you can't get great auto insurance coverage at a great price? Even if your driving record or credit are less than perfect? Well, think again, because at Freeway Insurance, great insurance at a great price is what we do. We could insure you even if you have tickets, accidents, or a DUI. You could save hundreds of dollars a year.
You can trust them. You can save with them. You will have peace of mind.
I was paying way too much with another insurance provider. I'm so glad that I called Freeway Insurance.
If you want first-rate auto insurance at a great price, just call us.
Low prices plus flexible month-to-month payment options.
The answer is at your fingertips, and Freeway has the options to meet your needs with plans as low as 99 cents a day.
Don't wait. Call now for a great rate on premium insurance coverage from Freeway Insurance.
Freeway, driving savings. 800-595-4616. 800-595-4616. 800-595-4616.
Farmer Boys presents no-brainer deals starting at $3. It's a tasty bounty of Farmer Boys quality. 7 farm fresh choices starting at just $3. Who thought of that? Oh, got it. Farmer Boys, farm food ain't fast food.
Student section and hot dog man there. And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Hyundai. There's never been a better time to get a new Hyundai you've always wanted. It's your journey. Own it. Learn more at buyhyundai.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Tony, this has been a tight game throughout.
St. Bernard went up 2-0, and then the largest lead for Bishop Montgomery was 5 points. They had a 16-11 and 18-13. This next 16 minutes is going to be exciting.
Grayson Hart Jr. to Darius Carr. Drops it off to Rollison. Carr for 3. In and out. Tipped and controlled by Phipps. Krause will back it up.
Smartly bringing it back out. Smart, instead of trying to force something, bring it back out. Plenty of time, obviously. We just started the second half.
Inside, Edmonds against the double team. Scores anyway. Boy, you have a power forward at 6'9", the junior. He's so physical around the hoop.
Yes, and he's taking advantage of that size, and he's got tremendous length with his arms. So he gets up and he's really close to the rim.
Right all the way. Yes, oh, that was attractive. Raynell Wright with a burst of speed.
Burst of speed, quick elevation, easy off the glass for his 4th point of the evening.
Vasquez attacking to Edmonds. He's underneath again. Battling for it. It's last touched by Roach of St. Bernard.
Roach is he's doing yeoman's work down there. 6'5", 175 against 6'8", probably 230.
Inbounded underneath. Easy one for Will Smith, the junior. The muscular inside force of the Knights.
Well, I like what they ran there. As Edmonds went to the ball first, everybody had their eye on him. And then Smith came in behind him. Nobody had paid attention to him. Easy layup for him.
Rollison rejected brilliantly. Oh, what a play by Phipps. They don't convert at the other end as Velasquez put it up too strong. Another tie-up, and it'll stay at that end of the building.
What a nice defensive play. Go up, block, just slam down like a Karch Karai volleyball spike.
Krause in the corner, the floater. Chris Krause. Lead has grown to 7. The Knights, very confident team on their home floor. Remember, they're 16-4. Bishop Montgomery has won 6 in a row. Roach. Rollison. Right. Hart. Comes up empty.
Oh, nice job getting that rebound.
Hart got it back. Didn't score it. Edmonds came down with it, and he's fouled by Hart.
You know, we said Edmonds was a nice guy, but right there he showed a little bit of a mean streak within himself, getting that rebound, saying, get off me. And Jason Hart saying, man, I'm just a little guy here.
Very dangerous part of the ball game for St. Bernard.
Yes.
They drifted back by 7, and now Bishop Montgomery can enlarge that advantage.
Little soft pressure by the Vikings. Skip pass again.
Velasquez inside. Edmonds turnaround jumper is short, and here comes Carr the other way.
Little baby hook. I just don't know if he knew how far away from the basket he was.
Hart thought about the 3, then thought better of it. Vikings in search of a hoop.
Very important they get one in this possession.
Approaching 5 minutes to play in the third. It's a 33-26 lead for St. Bernard's opposition tonight, Bishop Montgomery. Roach raising up. That would have been a 3-ball. Rebound yanked down by Will Smith and a foul. Cheerleaders love it. There's a great cheering section here for Bishop Montgomery.
Well, it's a home floor. It's you obviously bring your students here, and they are packed in down here to our right, a few hundred of them.
Krause and Velasquez on the back line for the Knights. Wright pressuring the ball in blue. Phipps. Rebound Edmonds. Back to Phipps. It's a very physical game. Krause. Smith too strong with it. Edmonds another opportunity. Inside. Phipps right there. He missed it. Edmonds and Smith doing a great job.
Wow. They're padding their offensive rebound stats.
Yeah, tie up. It goes the other way to St. Bernard. But Phipps, Smith, and the big fella Xavier Edmonds doing a wonderful job.
There's another one, and that's the relentlessness and the tenacity you need to have in a rivalry league game like this when you're looking to go into first place.
Rollison says, wait a minute, let's walk it up here. Pace is pretty hectic. Jason Hart Jr., nice drive and a brilliant finish. A quick spin to the goal.
Well, there's his quickness. That's why he's going to Long Beach State, a really good program here in the Big West Conference.
Yeah, Long Beach State starting to play better in the Big West Conference. They're starting to win games. They're a threat in the league. Vasquez with the jab step. Can't get away from Wright, so he backs it up. 10 on the shot clock. Jones kicks it back out to Velasquez. In the corner, Krause, 3-ball. Yes. Book 3 more for Christopher Krause, the senior. The best three-point shooter, percentage-wise, on Bishop Montgomery.
Yeah, and he's got right now, he's got 11 points. First one in double figures for them outside of Edmonds.
Shots aren't falling for St. Bernard. Tutler took that one. Jaquie Tutler in the paint. That one falls for Will Smith, and they are not controlling Will Smith. St. Bernard and the coaching staff, Tony Bland and Jason Porter, call for a timeout with 3:03 left in the quarter.
Smart timeout. Got to get your groups, get your guys together. Say, hey, what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? Let's do more of the right. We'll be back.
ADOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Wingstop. Sauced and tossed classic wings, crispy tenders, juicy boneless wings. Order them all at wingstop.com.
We've got 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch?
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
The more we learn about COVID-19, the more questions we have. The biggest question now, what's next? What will COVID bring in 6 months, a year? If you're feeling anxious about the future, you're not alone. Cal Hope offers free COVID-19 emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
A brand new car loses roughly 50% of its value in the first 3 years. A used car from Shift doesn't. Second grade level arithmetic. Still valuable.
Shift.com. Used cars never felt so new.
Whatever the crime, answers to mysteries will be revealed.
Question is, who's going to benefit by these two deaths?
He was finally caught.
On Dateline.
Next on KDOC TV, Los Angeles.
Biggest lead of the night for Bishop Montgomery. They're in double digits. They're up 10 on rival St. Bernard in the Delray League matchup. And both teams again are 5-1 in league play.
An 11-4 run by the Knights, and they're looking to get more.
Jones with the takeaway. So confident is this basketball team. Bishop Montgomery, the skip pass to Krause, who just knocked down a three. Forster, he's playing on senior night. They love his reliability. Out on top. Penetrates and goes to Krause. Krause lost the handle. Back the other way, and that one rolls over the iron for Tyler Rollison. In transition, a quick basket for the Vikings.
Rollison's fourth point only averages 15 a game. They've held him to 4 tonight. Young man's got a lot of attention coming from the next level.
St. Bernard has scoring ability. They can spurt and come right back at you. Great feed inside. Jones with the throwdown. Velasquez with the perfect aerial to Christian Jones. Back at the other way, McCallum thought he was fouled. Krause in the corner, the up fake. Jones for three. Air ball taken by Velasquez. In the right spot at the right time. The lead is a dozen. Back the other way. Underneath, no good. Put up there by Rollison. The return shot is good. You like that follow. Rollison didn't relax, went back, got the ball, and put it in.
That's what you got to do. You got to know where the ball is, and his tenacity and his drive to try and get the ball allowed him to get it, and then he's underneath the basket, puts that up for the easy layup.
Final minute of the third quarter. 10-point advantage for Bishop Montgomery, looking to go to 16-2 on the year. Velasquez down inside. Got the ball to Smith, who kicks it back out. They work it to Krause. Smith right there, 8-footer. Will Smith has been fabulous tonight.
And he's got a lot of his points right there from right underneath the free throw line, that mid-range jumper we've been talking about.
McCallum burrowing inside and drawing the foul. James McCallum, 6'6", 220-pound junior. He didn't play in the first meeting against Bishop Montgomery because he wasn't eligible yet after transferring from St. Anthony.
Right. And you look at Bishop Montgomery's losses on the year. Their first loss was to this St. Bernard team, but they were without Vasquez, and they lost to St. Anthony in league.
Well, you're always going to hear it when you shoot an air ball from the free throw line like James McCallum just did.
Yep.
Well, they bring back number 31, Caleb Verscher, St. Bernard. He's the brilliant outside shooter. They need his ability, his firepower, and that time McCallum quiets the crowd. Phipps this time brings it up. Final seconds, they'll work it down for the last shot of the third quarter of the Knights. Vasquez probing. Forster walk.
Travel, yeah.
Easy play to call. 3.5 seconds left, so an opportunity for St. Bernard.
You can get it to within 9 right now, so you better move.
Rollison for three. After 3 quarters, Bishop Montgomery playing a exceptionally well. They don't stop Rollison here, but they're stopping him most of the night. And the team in white doing great things with throwdowns from Jones.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, precious cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
This unplugged device is protecting our beautiful coastlines and more. Put off chores and use less energy from 4 to 9 p.m. to help keep our state golden.
The spotlights have shined before. On February 6th, they will shine again on something LA has never seen. Get your tickets now at NASCAR.com/LA Coliseum.
Tough Shed knows that in today's chaotic world, your home has become so much more than just living space. It's a home office, school, gym, workshop, storage, and craft room. Give your home some space. With a million uses and plenty of options, you can add the space you need with a shed or garage from Tough Shed. Tough Shed, built tough since 1981.
Who's asked you to do that?
When you've got something that was this bad,
Somebody's got to pay.
Dateline. Next on KDOC TV, Los Angeles.
Getting set for the fourth quarter. Bishop Montgomery by 11. And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. And the Knights will have the benefit of the basketball to be brought in by Kraus. And the final 8 minutes, it's going to take a big rally from St. Bernard in blue. They got to stop the ball. It comes off to Jones, down low. Edmonds.
He passes out of the double team very well. He recognizes it's coming, knows where it comes from, and passes the ball there.
From the free throw line, Kraus misses the jumper, but Edmonds gets it back. Boy, he has been brilliant off the glass. Against the double team. He splits the double team, came inside, and was held.
Yep.
Xavier, the X-Man, is doing it.
He's holding his arm.
Let's hope he's okay.
The thing you need to do as a big man, Randy, is you need to get the ball down low and you need to go up strong. And he did that, did just that on that play.
Number 22, Kendall Sanders in for St. Bernard. Phipps backs it up, gets it back. Kelsey's dangerous. Vasquez again with that skip pass. He's so good at that. One of the most dangerous passes in the game. A pushing foul going against Vircher, or it would have been an over and back on Phipps.
Well, it wouldn't have been an over and back if he didn't push.
Well, the push certainly aided and abetted him, didn't it?
Yes, it did. Aiding and abetting.
It did.
Yes, it did.
44-33. We've burned off 45 seconds of the fourth quarter, and the lead remains 11. Phipps, Kraus down low. They look for Edmonds, and over his back comes Sanders. Kendall Sanders at 6'5" is giving up 4 inches and a lot of weight.
Yeah, a lot of weight. And he had no choice but to come over the back around on that one. Because if he did, he was playing on one side of the big fella, and he's just going to get the ball and go where he does not feel that pressure, spin to the hoop and put it in.
Jones going up for that dunk. They tried to stop him and foul him. This guy can really leap. Christian Jones.
He's got some explosiveness.
You know, they're using him off the bench, but he started 13 times this year.
Yes.
Christian Jones, quality athlete. Well, there's still time, just about 7 minutes left. But St. Bernard, the Vikings in blue, need to hit some shots.
And Randy, this is only the 5th free throw of the night tonight. It has been a well-played, very clean game.
That being said, there's been a lot of contact. It's
Yeah.
been physical, but the officials are letting them
Let
go.
him go.
Hart Jr. near the 10-second line. Rollison probing. He's fouled going to the line. He was pushed.
Yeah.
And Tyler will shoot two, the 6'1", 175-pound junior.
And Edmonds didn't need to foul him because he's 6'8", and you look at Rollison at 6'1", all you got to do is just stand there with your hands up.
Rollison at the line brings big energy to the club. He's a guy that had 37 against Fairmont Prep, so he can really score. We mentioned it earlier, he averages 15 a game and 5 assists. But
He's only got 6 on the night.
yeah, they need more out of him, and they need to make their free throws when you're down this margin.
Well, they are 1 for 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Rollison with another one. That one doesn't fall, and it's covered by Edmonds as he came down with it. Vasquez, they always play through number 24, Edmonds. Vasquez, beautiful pass inside Edmonds. The spin move, the bank, the kiss, and the goal for Xavier Edmonds. You can see why he was all CIF Southern Section a year ago.
And with the left hand, too.
Rollison, beautiful feed inside, and one for Sanders. Kendall Sanders, once he received the ball, went up quickly.
Yes, he did. Once again, another explosive leaper. He got it, went up quick.
That was huge for St. Bernard to get this basket, have an opportunity for 3 for Kendall Sanders. Comes off the bench, He'll give you 5 points, 5 rebounds a game. But he is really starting to come on in his sophomore year.
Yes, he is. And for a sophomore to be able to come in and do this, 6'5", 175.
Also a pretty good football player, a wide receiver. Does not convert, and it's still another rebound for Xavier Edmonds.
Gotta love the dual sport kids.
Lead is still at 11. Hart ball hawking.
Trying everything he can to steal that ball.
Edmonds, what a feed inside. Smith shot didn't get there. They'll try it again. He's rejected again by Roach.
No foul.
All the way, Rollison, you can't get it. Sanders does. What I like about Sanders, Kendall Sanders, he plays under control.
Yeah.
His deuce brings him to within 9.
Great action back and forth. And like we said, the referees are just letting them go. A lot of contact, a lot of physicality. Let them play.
I love it this way, don't you?
I do too. We're going to take a look at the open division. One of these teams maybe could go to the open division. There you see everybody right now that we think might be there. There's 10 teams right there. I think, and we were talking earlier, if one of these teams wins both, do they go and the other one slips down to D1? Do you take 2 teams from the same league? Harvard, Westlake, Notre Dame. It's going to be interesting, and Frank was telling us before that you got to look at so many other things. How are you playing right now? What's your strength of schedule? Who are your key wins? Do you have any bad losses? How are you playing right now? So it will be interesting come Tuesday to see who goes where.
Really will be. Obviously, most people believe it'll be Corona Centennial and Sierra Canyon, but there's some very good teams, the likes of Modern Day, Riverside Poly, having a great year, Crean Lutheran, all that we listed there, having magnificent seasons. All right, if you're the team in blue, St. Bernard, how do you slow down the man in the paint, Edmonds? He's been great in there.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have the personnel to do so. I played him one-on-one. I've doubled him. I've tripled him. And he's still putting up points, getting rebounds.
Lead is 9. Still plenty of time Better than 5.5 minutes to play for the Vikings of St. Bernard if they can get defensive stops. Vasquez and Phipps. Down low to Edmonds, no surprise.
See, they're not doubling him there. They're keeping an eye on everybody.
And he finds the open man, Will Smith. Edmonds passing out of the post. A tie-up as Carr drove to the basket. It'll stay with St. Bernard.
We mentioned earlier what a good passer Edmonds is out of the post. And right there, he knew he had somebody right on his back, and he did a nice job of looking for guys moving without the ball, which is a huge skill for guys to find their way to get open.
Rollison. Beautiful pass. There's Sanders again. And I love his finish and his composure around the basket. They have found something with Kendall Sanders.
I love the bounce pass. I love the cut towards the basket by Sanders.
Now it's imperative for the Vikings to get a defensive stop. Clock becoming very much an ally of Bishop Montgomery, Doug Mitchell's team. Vasquez in the corner. Phipps back to Vasquez. Down low, Will Smith. Phipps, corner three. Not close. Taken by Roach. That's a shot clock violation. Never hit any of the iron.
Nothing. And he was kind of rushed because he knew there was not a lot of time left on the shot clock. It's one of those ones where it's like, I got to put it up and hope.
Well, a basket here by the Vikings could make it mighty interesting. Out on top to Tyler Rollison. Here's Sanders again on that cut. And goal! He has been the main man in the fourth quarter, and a foul. Kendall Sanders is shooting St. Bernard back into the game.
And just the fact that Edmonds is there and he still goes up strong and puts it in off the glass. 8 points for the young man. Can make this a two-possession game if he hits the free throw.
This sophomore's been magnificent in the fourth quarter.
All 8 of his points in the last frame.
Down by 7. Make it 6. 48-42. Closing it on 4 minutes to play. Some nervous energy at Bishop Montgomery and Torrance. Student section not quite as vocal. Tipped away by Sanders. Taken by Rollison. Here comes Wright. He lays it in. 48-44. Sanders again made the play and Wright finished. Pressure in the backcourt.
Sometimes you don't always make your impact with the ball. You do it without the ball on defense.
Phipps draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line when we come back. 3.5 minutes left. 48-44, Bishop Montgomery, but led by Sanders. St. Bernard is coming back in a big way down the stretch.
The more we learn about COVID-19, the more questions we have. The biggest question now, what's next? What will COVID bring in 6 months, a year? If you're feeling anxious about the future, you're not alone. Cal Hope offers free COVID-19 emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Learn to lead nursing teams as a confident and dynamic charge nurse through GCU's RN to BSN degree program online. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Me, Mom.
You need a new hobby. What are yours? Smoking, drinking, and gambling. But we can find you something almost as fun.
Young Sheldon, weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on KDOC TV Los Angeles.
Well, Tony Bland's team in blue has really fought back here in the fourth quarter, led by Kendall Sanders, who has 9 points in the frame and has made some off-balance very attractive shots.
He's been the guy right now, and we talked about it earlier that Bishop Montgomery went on an 11-4 run. St. Bernard has come back with their own 11-4 run to bring it to within 4 points.
But here's a chance for Kelsey Phipps to expand the lead. Has one more coming. Still over 3.5 minutes to play. Bishop Montgomery struggling to put St. Bernard away. 49-44. Up the floor, Jason Hart Jr., the southpaw. Rollison, they come out and trap him. Hart wanted Raynell right, and he lost it out of bounds. That was a tough pass to bring in.
Yeah. And I like what Bishop Montgomery did. I like the fact that they trapped right away out of that to then kind of confuse St. Bernard a little bit, kind of fluster them, and that's what you get. You get a pass and it's knocked out of bounds as they now come to some man-to-man pressure. Full court.
Knights have won 15 out of 17 games this year, but they're being pressured here tonight. Tough for Forster to get it into the front court. Doug Mitchell realized that and quickly called a timeout.
Yep, smart. Because he's got that mental clock in his mind right now, and he's watching the official counting.
What a great performance tonight from Xavier Edmonds, the power forward, the 6'9 junior for Bishop Montgomery.
Yeah, he's done it all. He's done it both on the offensive end, both scoring. He's got 12 points, and he's got a lot of rebounds. He's done it defensively, and there's the dunk. And he's been beat up all night long with guys all over his back. And, you know, the thing is he has not shot a free throw yet. With all the banging and slamming going on down low, he has not shot a free throw.
Yeah, he has been so good, so strong, and that was the toughest shot he made all night. You know, you can watch all the games this season on KDOC.TV. Got all the highlights there as well. Visit KDOC.TV to see past games and get a full schedule of our upcoming matchups, which is the playoffs.
Yeah.
CIF Southern Section will have a big game for you a week from tonight at 7:30. Don't know where we're going to be yet. The pairings haven't been released. We'll find out Tuesday, and then we'll start to promo the game for you. But next Friday, we'll be in the Southern Section playoffs. Here, Bishop Montgomery certainly will be in the playoffs, as will St. Bernard. We don't know whether they'll play in the Open Division or D1. Either way, they're a factor down the road. Vasquez up the floor. He'll pull up. In and out. Rebound Rollison. And we have a holding foul in the back court. This one's going against the white-clad Bishop Montgomery Knights. Roach checking back in, and Sanders goes out. What a job he did.
You know, when you look at, you don't want to look at the future yet, but when you look at the future of this team, the way that young man played right now, wow. He's got a very bright future.
Carr, who's been quiet tonight, just 5 points. Hasn't scored in the second half, but he's certainly capable. He lost it.
Nice tie-up by Forster.
Vasquez all the way. It's out of bounds. They're saying it's going to Bishop Montgomery.
Well, the ball went on top of the backboard.
Well, the only way it could go to Bishop Montgomery if it was deflected. Now, Tony Bland can't believe the call. It must have been deflected as it went up, because then it went up over and out.
Yeah.
Fresh 30-second shot clock as well for Bishop Montgomery. Edmonds from the side. Here comes Carr. Rollison exploding. Missed the basket. Hart got it back. Jason Hart Jr. It's a one-possession game.
Yes,
49-46.
Great job by Hart. Averages 14 a game. He's got a very quiet 6.
The Vikings are sticky. They just won't go away.
Now you need to go into your big fella. He's got a one-on-one matchup down there, and Smith gets fouled away from the basket.
Yeah, Carr hit him.
They are in the bonus.
1-1.
So he will shoot the 1-1. Yep.
Will Smith, just a junior. 8th team foul, so it is the 1-1. There's some young talent at Bishop Montgomery.
Yeah.
They have seniors, no question about it, but Phipps is a junior, so is Smith, so is Edmonds.
There are 7 of them, Randy, that have played a lot this year that are key, huge contributors for this team.
But those big 3 bodies all will come back next year, as will Will Brenner, who's another big body off the bench. A huge 1-1. Xavier Edmonds earns the bonus. He had 32 against Fairmont Prep, 30 against Cathedral. He averages 12 points and 7 rebounds. He's exceeded those totals tonight.
Yeah, he has, and he's done just, we say it all the time, yeoman's work. I got to come up with another term. But he has just been battered and bruised and slammed on and jumped on and hung on all night long.
Being deliberate at the line, and it pays off. 2 clutch foul shots for the X-Man, Xavier Edmonds. Lead is 5.
He'll take a break, maybe just a very quick 30-second break.
Carr, forecourt. Vikings obviously need to make their trips count. This is Rollison. Rollison all the way, hanging in the air and scoring it. Tyler Rollison with the friendly roll.
Very friendly roll.
And much needed. Lead remains at 3 after that basket. They're pursuing all over the floor. Jones will back it up.
Smart by backing it up, and now you're going to eat some of the clock.
Kelsey Phipps. Another quick timeout taken by Doug Mitchell. He's going to use them all. He's been around 33 years. He knows exactly how to manipulate the clock.
Well, you can't take the timeouts with you.
Bishop Montgomery having a terrific season. You can see all the W's, only 2 losses.
Yeah.
2 St. Bernard, but they're closing in on revenge.
Yeah, and like we said, there were key players that didn't play in that game. Edmonds was one that did not play in that game. Vasquez was one that didn't play in that game. And then the loss to St. Anthony, they come back very quickly 3 days later and beat the Saints in the second league game.
Again, you've had the feeling all night long Bishop Montgomery has dominated the game. But you look out to the crowd and fans, and they're enjoying this game because it's still so close. The quickness and that Sanders burst here in the fourth quarter really got them back into the game.
His 9 points was huge, and then he got the steal, and then he's going up against the big fella, and he's just kind of saying, you know what, I got to do something to help my team to give us a spark, and he did just that. And now you're looking at a 3-point game when it was an 11-point game at one point.
And there's still 1:19 left, and as we all know, that's a lifetime remaining in basketball.
But this is what we wanted. You know, we were talking to Tony Bland before the game out by our production truck. Hey, Coach, here's what we'd really like tonight. We'd like a really close game with a last-second shot from half court.
We may get it. Who knows?
We might.
To do that, though, St. Bernard needs another defensive stop. They're down 3. All the way. The banker is up and in for Jalen Vasquez. Mr. Clutch in these parts. The money man, the veteran. 53-48.
Only averages 9 a game, but he is so huge for this team.
Rollison for 3, run down by Carr. Rollison again, no call. Now there's a call. Bodies are everywhere, and Rollison is still down. Hopefully he'll be all right. He went down hard. This is some collision.
Yeah, there's a collision. And then he just tripped over Edmonds.
Tyler will collect his thoughts, has 2 shots. He's trying to bring his team to within 3.
But he is 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight.
Junior.
See if he knocks these down. They need him.
Big time scorer, we all know that. In and out. He cannot believe that one didn't go in. He threw his hands out. He thought he made that.
Randy, that's the fourth bucket or the fourth time we've seen the ball go halfway down the cylinder and then back out.
Well, closest he can bring him is to within 4. It's in the air. It's in the basket. It won't count. I think there's a lane violation on Sanders. Oh, that really hurts St. Bernard.
Forster checks back in. Takes the place of Krause. Maybe you need Forster's ball handling here to get the ball up court as St. Bernard's going to go to that press again. They trap.
One would think they'll foul at some point too and force the Knights to make some foul shots. Vasquez, they trap him. He nearly threw it away. Comes underneath, and the layup is up no good by Phipps, but he's fouled.
And once again, the vision and the passing ability of Xavier Edmonds.
Kelsey Phipps on the 19th foul of the half goes to the free throw line, and it's a 2-shot infraction. Phipps, another first-team All-Delray League player. He can't connect, and that leaves the door open.
Leaves it wide open. And you're bringing your three-point guy, Verscher. He's got 6 points tonight, both from beyond the arc.
Kelsey with another charity. Missed them both unless he gets a bounce. He doesn't, but it's rebounded by Will Smith. What a great play by Smith. And they're forced to foul Vasquez. Rollison came out and got him. But you need to box out,
yeah.
And they didn't.
Yep.
Double bonus on the Rollison foul. Jalen Vasquez to the line. Averages 9 points, 8 assists a game, but he does so many of the little things and brings toughness and composure to the Knights. 54-48. Forster back in. Will Smith will go out. Roach checks back in for St. Bernard, as does Sanders.
I think you need Verscher in the game still because of that three-point threat.
Oh, he's not out there.
No, they just took him out.
Vasquez drills them both. 55-48 and a quick timeout taken. .55-48 and the timeout taken. Our Wingstop player of the game, Xavier Edmonds, a double-double tonight. He was spectacular, number 24. Right now, he truly is the difference in the game.
That's 6 + 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself.
10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch.
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, precious cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
55-48 for Bishop Montgomery. About to snap St. Bernard's 6-game winning streak. For Bishop Montgomery, it would be their 5th consecutive victory. And again, Tony Moskal, these teams are going to play Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon. Hey, there's no football on, so let's get together on the hardwood and redo this one.
All right, St. Bernard has to muster up 7 points in just over 30 seconds. Not going to be easy.
Crazier things have happened.
It's improbable, but not impossible. Here's Rollison to right, but they have to put up a quick basket. Carr for three. Won't get there. It's underneath. It's saved beautifully by Vasquez. Deflected away. Wright gets it back, but they're wasting time. Hart misses. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Bernard, but we're down to just
5 seconds.
5 seconds left. Wright brings it in. Carr. And it deflected away and out of bounds, but only 3 seconds remain.
If I'm Bishop Montgomery, I'd just sit back and let him take the shot.
They're going to play hard-nosed defense. Crowd is rating overrated.
Well,
I don't think so. St. Bernard's very good, and they're going to get their chance Sunday.
Yep.
Rollison for three. 55-48 final score for Bishop Montgomery. It wasn't easy. They had to lead all night long, but they had to hold off a determined comeback in the fourth quarter from St. Bernard.
Very much so. Give credit to the Vikings because of how they came back. They were down 11. They came back. They got it really close. But Bishop Montgomery, credit to them. But they'll redo it again on Sunday.
Tony, this one was fun.
It was a lot of fun from the beginning.
All right, we're going to say goodnight for now. Dateline. I love Dateline. That's coming up next on KDOC. Here tonight, Bishop Montgomery 16-2, improving to 6-1 in the Delray League. St. Bernard goes to 5-2 in conference, 16-5 overall. For Tony, I'm Randy, and our entire David Otta crew. So long from Torrance. Congratulations to the Knights. They win by 7 on KDOC.